It's Heidi and Howie. Today, gone tomorrow.
How fun was it?
Was that the best season ever?
It was.
It was the best season ever, and I had so much fun sitting beside you, young lady. I love her.
I love you.
Yes.
Hi, Terry.
Oh, get on the other side.
Yes, it's
Look
perfect.
at this.
Two bald heads. It's all perfect. Look at
Heidi with a bald
And
lady.
I love your Ghostbusters so much.
I know, isn't he the
How
man?
And you
great
know what
was
I
he
love
tonight?
too? I saw that last night. You were wearing the same colors that
See
you.
that?
Yeah, I was like,
That's my
cute.
little brother.
I know.
But your little
I
brother
clocked
kicked butt
that. You
tonight
guys
with
had the same
the
colors
shorty.
on.
With Trombone Shorty.
Oh, that was
oh my
amazing.
God,
That
what a
was
show.
highlight tonight. It was amazing.
Listen,
show.
it was incredible. The Mayyas, but America got it right.
They really
The
did.
Mayyas were absolutely
Yeah.
incredible. They
I think
were
Lebanon
unbelievable.
got it
Because
right.
it was magical. I was saying to them that it was almost like they hypnotized us.
Yes,
Right?
yes, absolutely.
I've never seen 36 people come together and create one
Thing.
sculpture.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like watching a moving, living, beautiful sculpture of power and estrogen.
Yeah, yes. Well, and you know what? I gotta say another thing about tonight. The fact that Drake Milligan, who had 2 #1 hits,
Yeah,
was 3rd place, will show you how close the vote was.
yeah.
You know
Was
what I
it really
mean?
close? We don't
Oh,
know.
it was really close, man. And that's the thing, because any one of these acts could have won it all,
For sure.
which
yeah.
is crazy.
And I think many of them did win themselves a place in the pantheon of, of a new history. I think you're going to hear these names. You think of like Jennifer Hudson, who didn't win American Idol and didn't come close and has an amazing career. I think we're going to hear from Sara James. I think we're going to hear from Drake. I think we're going to hear from a lot of these people, Chapel Hart, and your buddy, your little
Yeah,
brother.
Avery.
Yeah.
I love what you said to Chapel Hart today. It was so good. I mean, that's the thing. They need to realize, wow, you're stars. You are stars now. You know
Well,
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
and it was also nice what Simon said, because they did write an anthem, I thought, last night. It wasn't just a hit song. I thought it was an anthem that they wrote, had beautiful words. And I mean, they did have a hard time singing last night,
Yeah.
because when I looked at it at home, also when you're in the room and everyone is screaming so loud, but they can do it.
That's right.
They can do it. They're amazing writers, great singers, and
They proved it with Darius
Yeah.
Rucker today.
yes.
Oh, that
I mean,
was amazing.
listen, wasn't that great? Listen, this show with Black Eyed Peas and Sara James, the fact that all these mashups that now they get a chance to perform with their heroes
Yeah.
right here in the results show just proves how big stars they are.
I mean, I think one, she is a mother who, on top of, being a mom, can put all of this together by herself. I mean, she came out with the story, the drawing, all of it. And she's dancing on a pole. Like, other people just come and do the pole dancing. Like, she built a whole entire story around it. So it was pretty incredible what she did. Like, she has an amazing imagination.
I don't know if I'm overthinking this, but I do think at this time in our American history, that women more than anybody need to take back power. And I think that America is seeing women thrive and do things that, against the grain. And we want to see women win now more than we've ever wanted to see women win before. And when you see somebody like Kristy, who is able, not only she shows us strength, about, just pure strength and being able to hold her body weight in crazy positions up in the air, but she has the strength of talent. She has the ability, as Heidi just said, to create that digital story and then impeccably and seamlessly, coordinate along with that. And to see that all coming from a woman who is a mother, it is, and I thought
Because
that,
no big production. She didn't have, like, I don't know, a whole fleet of people helping her do all this stuff.
No.
Like, she did this all by herself. So kudos.
But I
to
just know
her.
personally,
One
as-
woman shop
Yes.
doing it all.
I have 2 daughters and you have 4.
Yes.
I just want to change. I wonder if everybody feels the same way. Well, I just think that we need to get, and America is behind women more than they've ever been behind. It doesn't seem that way, but, and I'm getting political, forget about it. That's probably why.
I want to add to that. Even at the end of the show, when the Mayyas were celebrating the whole thing, I had to make sure Kristy Sellars had a chance to get her light. that she wasn't just pushed off to the side, because it was neck and neck. You know what I mean? It was, people were like, Kristy, and I remember in the huddle, Mayyas jumping around, the whole thing. I said, they won, it's great. But Kristy, I mean, at the last second, I was trying to just get a statement out of her, just because she meant so much to so many people.
Right.
This whole season 17.
She was almost out at one point, right?
Yeah.
And then she was brought back in.
I know.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Incredible.
that's life.
Okay, this group has been like going on for years with, for example, people who started first with training with Nadim, and then when he wanted to be more professional, he brought new dancers and we made this team.
Like, we can't describe the feeling. We still can't process it. We're processing it slowly.
We still didn't have the time to
Yes.
process it.
I think we were also thinking that we're gonna have to leave our homes and our families for 4 months to go somewhere and to lift their name even higher and to make them even prouder.
But being a group is harder for us to do one training, to be all in the same training, especially for us with the visuals. If one person is not in the training, we can't train. So this is one of the hardest thing we faced. But eventually,
we were dedicated themselves.
yes, we were strong enough to train from Monday till Sunday with no rest days for 4 months for AGT. And now here we are.
Here we are.